Hey everybody, it's me, K-Cat. I don't know if most of you were aware, I actually put a vlog up earlier. I took it down mainly because I realized that it was a trigger vlog, meaning that the whole intention was to release my emotions and everything, and basically it was emotion filled and it was unnecessary. For those involved who actually saw me go through that trigger, I'm sorry. And no, I'm not shouting anybody out because seriously, it was all me. Seriously, it was. It was all me. It was all in my head. I let it go too far. That being said, for those people who have trigger warnings, it's hard. And what I mean by trigger warnings or trauma triggers in general is it can happen to anyone who has had some sort of hardcore trauma. And I think I stem from being with my ex, and where all of the trigger warnings and trauma triggers happen from there, because that was the most recent trauma that I had. And trauma triggers can happen at any time. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do. Someone could say something, a simple song, a stinking sentence, someone says something the wrong way. I read a freaking text the wrong way and I get a trigger. Some triggers are easy to spot and fix, and then some of them just hit you like a sack of potatoes and you don't know what to do with. And I think that's what really happened the last 24 hours. I thought I was okay. I got into a trauma episode and I freaked out. I said things that I really shouldn't have said to anybody. And now that it's all done, I've realized that was my trigger. The hardest part is pinpointing what type of trigger it actually was, because sometimes it's only about you. Some triggers are just triggers that, a thought, negative thoughts about your recent past. And it's more common for those who have been through a lot of stuff, like me being with my ex, losing my son, being in the car accident. For example, I couldn't go into a car without flinching every time somebody turned the corner. That's a trigger warning. It's your body or your brain telling you something bad is going to happen. Some people call it intuition. Intuition is something totally different. It's something that you actually know within your gut. But I thought this video needed to be told because I'm really going through it. Like I said, some triggers, some trauma warnings are easy to detect. Some of them just blindside you and you're stuck with these emotions that you don't know how to react to. You don't know why they are there, and you don't know why people are calling you crazy because you're lashing out. And it also makes you lose a lot of people. And I personally don't want to lose any more people, because the people that I have make me happy. each person has helped me in a way by either helping me emotionally, helping me with my YouTube channel, helping me, just realize that I'm me. I'm human. I'm fine, And I realized actually all day today, I realized that I am okay. I went through something really hard. Losing people is not easy for me. That's a trigger warning. And I don't know how to handle it. It's all because of what I said to somebody, what I said to people. And I understand now that my words and what I want to achieve comes through with what I say to people. And that's one of my trigger warnings. If I get mad, I cuss like a sailor. If I don't like somebody, I will get attached to the whole I don't like you thing. Those are all triggers. But I realize now that that's all they are, is triggers. That's all they will ever be, is triggers. And how I react to each trigger, whether it's a surprise or not, I'm still going to be kick-at. Will people understand me? No. When you have trauma triggers, nobody understands you, because you get to the point where you spaz out and you literally become this crazy person that you don't even know. Think of a tornado, how it turns around in the cyclone. Yeah, once it's done, you're like, oh, well, look at this mess. Isn't this lovely? And you don't even realize that you were the root cause. Now, sometimes I do, and sometimes I just don't give a shit. But that's human nature. But lately, I've been getting trigger warnings left and right, and it ranges from certain people to what somebody says about me, or what I say about myself or other people, how I talk to people. Those can trigger just about anybody. How you talk to somebody can trigger them. You never know if it's going to trigger them. And I'm sorry, but they're shooting off fireworks where I'm at, so, but that's okay. Am I making an excuse as to my actions the past couple of days? No. But I see it as what it is right now. And somehow I needed to go through this trigger warning to realize that I need to stop pushing people away. I need to stop overthinking what people say to me, overthinking the relationship of every single person. And to tell you the truth, I do. I need to stop all of that. I need to stop overthinking. I need to stop feeling like everybody is going to leave me, because that's how my ex made me feel. And there is no lighting whatsoever here. Oh well. But yeah. So if you want to know what I'm going through right now, it's called trauma triggers. It's not glamorous, it's not sexy, it's not happy. It's me going through stuff that I need to go through in order to heal. And a lot of people do this. And I'm sorry. I'm going to say this. I'm sorry for pushing people away. For those that have been really close to me, I understand. If you don't want to talk to me anymore, if you don't like me anymore, but I will get through this. I always do. Sometimes I'm scared because I've never truly admitted that I have trigger warnings. So this vlog is new to me. I don't know what possessed me to make this vlog. And by every second, I'm trying to find good lighting, but I don't care. It wasn't until somebody that I actually like and certain people that I thought I was going to have around for a while, they saw the worst in me. And I believe yesterday was my worst, because I let all sorts of emotion come into play, and I shouldn't have. Like, seriously, I shouldn't have. Like, that is high school baby shit. And the trigger warning just, something inside me, like I said, triggered something. And I went nuts, to the point of crazy, to the point of people, not just one, but like 4 or 5 people blocking me because they didn't know how to handle a trigger warning. It wasn't just one person, it was 5. 5 people that were close to me just totally blocked me because they deemed me as crazy. And you know what? I do stress people out, and I'm sorry for that. But I'm learning to be myself. And if I'm not accountable for what I do, then I shouldn't be doing vlogs. So technically this vlog is my way of being accountable for my actions. If anyone is going through their own triggers, just talk to somebody. Not wait until you get out of that I'm going crazy, I don't know what to do, lashing out at people. Calm yourself down and literally talk to the people involved. If it's only you at that time that is involved, journal writing. I had to do a lot of it earlier today because I was that emotionally charged from what happened yesterday and what I did yesterday. And obviously from earlier, the vlog that I made out of just pure emotions, I had to account for that. I had to reap what I sowed. And to tell you the truth, I did. I hurt a lot of people. Technically, I didn't hurt any of my family this time around, which is really awesome. Ooh, I like the background. Can't see my face, but I like that. So if you are seeing this and I thought a bird was going to poop on me. Oh well. Probably my luck anyway. But if you were watching this and can get something out of it, you are not alone. Trigger warnings and trauma triggers are a real thing. They happen to real, honest, good people, and I still believe that I'm good. I just have a lot of unsettled issues that I have to go with and that I have to go through. Am I a bad person? No. Are any of you a bad person going through shit? No. But I want people to know that when I'm in a trigger mode, that is not me. If I'm acting crazy around you and I'm talking nonsense, it means that I'm crying out for help. You know, I have some of the best friends that when I go crazy and I start texting them stuff, all they have to do is say, "Kit Kat, just chill." They either Usually it helps when somebody says, "Hey, yo, you're being a little too crazy. Can you chill out a little bit?" And then if that works, I'm able to talk about it with them. But if I'm too far gone, then everything blows up in my face and I have to deal with what happened at a later time. Kind of like today. I'm good now. I see what triggered me. You know, I see the warning signs, and like I said, the warning signs can be anything. It could be a person because they're too emotionally involved in what you are doing, or they're too close to the situation at hand. And that usually happens with me. If you are too close to a certain situation, that's a trigger. Bottom line, that's a trigger. And that's what I had to identify within myself. I realized that a person was too close to what I deemed my territory. I don't know. That doesn't sound right. But I wanted to do this vlog to let people know that triggers are real. And I will see you in the next video.